First and foremost, I would like to congratulate the other student athletes on their success this year and thank the teachers, coaching staff, and administrators of Boys Town. You all have been very helpful in my experience here at Boys Town, and I just love being here. This award, Competing with Character, means a lot for what it stands for. We're taught in Boys Town different ways to compete with character. In sports, we are taught to compete with character by listening to our coaches, getting along with our teammates, winning with class, and losing with self-respect. Each of my peers and I in Boys Town have also learned to handle disappointment and overcome adversity by ignoring all of the people that have doubted us, forgetting those who have let us down in the past, and facing the differences between us and those who have had bigger advantages than us. It means always keeping a positive attitude, and that when we see the glass is half empty, not forget that it is also half full, and that the grass is always greener on the other side. Before I came to Boys Town, I never had a place I could actually go home. I was born in New York City and raised in the roughest parts of town. We lived in places that weren't fit for a single mother and 5 children to grow up in. This caused me to move around a lot. My family and I got evicted on more than one occasion, so we'd be homeless, and sometimes my siblings and I would separate from each other, where my mother and my younger siblings would live with a family member, while me and my older brother had to find another one to stay with. We've had to live in shelter homes that had rats everywhere, with a bathroom that had no shower head and moldy paints on the walls. When I was younger, we had to live in an abandoned crack house that had broken doors and windows, no running water or electricity. We had to use a cooler just to keep a jug of milk cold, and crates to sit on as chairs. Many of times I didn't know where my next meal would come from, so I had to hold on tight to whatever dollar I had to make it stretch a day somehow. This made me an angry individual because I always felt like an outcast between me and my friends who were raised better. Situations in the house only got worse as I grew older, having no support from my mother and being raised not knowing my father. Last year, before my arrival at Boys Town, I left home because I was tired of being harassed by my mother and feeling angry every time I came home to this small, crowded project apartment that I couldn't even find peace to do my own homework in. Therefore, I left to be on my own, riding subways at night to rest and sleeping at different family members and friends' houses for shelter. It was hard to keep myself doing well in school and in general because I just had nobody to help me with my goals and needs, and there were a lot of obstacles in my unstable life. But coming to Boys Town, it helped me realize that God helped me through my struggles, heartaches, and pains. Part of a Bible verse in 1 Corinthians called love, it says, "Love is kind and patient, never jealous, boastful, proud, or rude. Love isn't selfish or quick-tempered. It doesn't keep a track of wrongs that others do. Love rejoices in the truth, but not in evil. Love is always supportive, loyal, hopeful, and trusting. Love never fails." And this is kind of how I view Boys Town, as a place of love. Here they are kind and patient with us, and always supportive, and don't keep a record of our past while teaching us how to do the same in our own lives. The biggest one for me is how I'm supported here. They've shown all of us how we must compete with our own character in order to get better, become more educated, and learn from our past and past mistakes to make us better athletes on the field, family members at home, friends to each other, and people all together in life. So thank you again for all of the help and support from the coaches, administrators, teachers, and staff members who have helped me through this past year, and all of my teammates and peers that helped me as well. It's a great honor to be a part of this Boys Town family and receive this award tonight. So thank you again for being here, and God bless all.